Hello, everyone. I hope you are good. My name is Ronald, and I'm the college librarian for Inchi College of Education. I'm here to present a presentation on the topic Organization of Knowledge. It's a session of University of Cape Coast Information Literacy Skills course. Please be mindful that this slide is not my personal slide, but it was prepared by the Institute of Education. I'm only providing an explanation to the slide as a way of guiding students who are taking this course. All right, so let's continue. By the end of this chapter or session, as a student, you should have been able to differentiate information from knowledge. You should also been able to identify the main tools for organizing information in libraries, and then you should be able to identify and use various access points to retrieve information. Now, information simply means facts, figures, data that has been organized, that has been processed, and that has been stored for retrievable. Right? So, information always makes sense. It makes a meaning. Any data, any fact that has been collected, and it makes a meaning. Okay, that becomes what? An information. Now, knowledge simply means when there is a cumulative acquisition of information, transfer of information, and there's with an understanding, okay, of that information over a period of time, that becomes knowledge. So it's a blend of your human experience, your analysis, your deductions, and then your assimilations. All right. So let's look at this. This is the knowledge pyramid. Okay, the knowledge pyramid. So at the base we have the data, we have the information, we have knowledge, then we have wisdom. So as I explained, data is just raw fact figures. That doesn't make sense. All right. So they could be numbers, they could be figures, they could be extracts. I mean, they don't make sense. Now, when data is converted or is organized in such a way that it makes sense, then that becomes what we call information. So information makes a meaning. So when I communicate to you, you're able to decode and understand that becomes what? Information. You understand? Now, with your experiences and with all with your analysis and with your deductions from information that have been acquired over a period of time, that becomes knowledge. You understand? So knowledge is information that has been understood, okay? Information that has been digested over a period of time. It forms knowledge, right? As you are there, as you keep receiving information, it builds up to become knowledge. As you are doing this very course, the more you get more information, the more it builds up to become a knowledge. Now, the application of knowledge is what results in what? In wisdom. So all that you have learned, okay, all that you've ever studied, all that you've ever embraced and understood, okay, all things, when you apply them, you put them into practice, then it becomes what we call wisdom. So that is the explanation of the knowledge pyramid. Right. So with the organization of information, it simply means how information are organized in the library so that you can easily retrieve and then use the information. Now it also entails tools for structuring and what? Disseminating information. Now for librarians, for us to be able to organize information, we employ two main tools, okay? Now, when you come to the library, you see that these books have been arranged systematically according to a certain order. You find this book at this session, this book at this session. So for us as librarians to be able to organize information for you, our patrons, or you are users, we employ what we call cataloging, and then we employ what we call classification. You understand? Now, cataloging simply means the process of recording information about an item according to accepted standard. So in cataloging, we capture all the biography of a book, we capture all the information on a particular material. So when we pick this material, maybe it's a book on education, we pick the author who wrote it, then we pick the dates of publication, we pick every detail of the book. Okay, now that is a way of capturing the biography or the details of that particular book. Now, when you talk about classification, classification simply has to deal with how we group library materials based on their various disciplines. All right, so library materials that have been grouped maybe in similar disciplines. That's what we call classification. And I'm sure as you are there, you also classify things maybe in your rooms, maybe in your household. You do that so because you're able to group things that are related. You cannot keep your clothes in the kitchen. You understand? You know that your clothes are kept in the wardrobe. Okay, you cannot keep utensils, your cooking utensils, maybe on your bed. You understand? So that is what we call what classification, grouping the materials based on the subject what areas. Now, why do we have to catalog, or why cataloging? Why the need for librarians to catalog materials? Remember that we said that cataloging has to do with what recording or capturing the information about a book according to standards. All right. Now, a standard here because the way librarians catalog books have their own standards in which they catalog it. So it's not just any mere cataloging or any mere capturing of information. There are standards that are followed, all right, worldwide on what to do in cataloging. Now the reasons, it's for you as a user, librarians catalog so that you can be help you to locate a material which you know the title, author, or subject. So when you come to the library with a particular title or with a particular author, the catalog helps you to locate that or retrieve that information or that material easily. That is the reason why librarians go through the pains of cataloging. You understand? It's just for you as a user to be able to easily locate information. Now, another reason why we catalog is to show what the library has by giving author or subject. So if you pick the catalog of every library, it will show you what the library has. A catalog is simply the key to every library. You understand? So it will give you all the available materials that are present or that are available or that is in the collection of the library. You understand? And one also reason why we catalog is to help patrons in their choice of a book as to its edition or character. So the catalog will show you various editions, and then you as our patron or our user or our client will have the opportunity to choose whichever one he or she would like. So we've already explained that there is the information about a book or an item. That is what we call what cataloging. Now, what is a library? I already mentioned a library catalog is a document that contains the details of every materials in a systematic order at the library. So when you pick the catalog, it's a document, all right, and it helps you to know all the entries, the details of every book. So when you pick this a particular book, the entries, the information, the name, who wrote the book, the title, the date of publication, place of publication, and all that, they're all captured in the catalog. All right, that's it. And then we have primary source of library catalogs. Okay, we have what we call the card catalog. The card catalog, I entreat you to find out what it is the old type. It's a type of catalog. Is no more in use. This catalog is a dead catalog according to OCLC. Then we have the book catalog. All right. Then we have the microform. Then we have the computer access catalog. That's the OPAC for the computer access catalog. I'm sure if you go to UCC's library, you can see their catalog. they've shown it on the OPAC. That is the modern type that is being used. The OPAC simply gives you an idea of what the library has. So if you go to UCC's catalog, for instance, you find out and then you type in a material or a book, or you type in a query, it gives you all the materials that are available at the library. Understand? Now, access point. So for you to be able to locate a particular material or to be able to locate an information in a library, there are various access points. So you can locate it through the call mark. Okay, if you know the call mark of the book, you can just enter it and then it will retrieve that particular book for you. And the author, if you know the author of the book, the author will help you to locate the specific title of the book you are looking for. Now, if you also know the title of the book also helps you to locate the material you are looking for. Then the subject or the series, the ISBN number or the ISSN number. These are all ways in which an individual or patrons can help locate an information, and these are all access points. Now, library classification deals with grouping of information resources and then based on their disciplines or subject areas. The two main classification schemes that we use as librarians, we call one the Library of Congress and the Dewey Decimal Classification Scheme. So you can refer to the main book to read more about them. With the Library of Congress classification scheme, it has its way where books are organized, okay, how books are cataloged. So classification scheme has to do with a way in which a book or a title or an information material at an information center is supposed to be is to be organized. So it's like, think of it like a formula, all right, in which books can be arranged in a certain way. Do you understand? And we are saying that one is called the Library of Congress and one is called the Dewey Decimal. Mostly the Library of Congress is used by academic libraries. When you say academic library, you know what academic library is. No, if you go to the universities libraries, okay, they are academic, and the colleges of education, they are the academic libraries. Now, yeah, I think that is it. So this is the reading list you can consult, but please be mindful that this this slide is not mine. This is just a tutorial on the slide that have been provided by the Institute of Education. All right, so if you have any question, you can just drop it in the comment box and then I'll respond to them. Again, my name is Ronald, and see you